Yeah!
Hola gang, and welcome again to Old Nerd Reviews. I'm Tony, I'm your old nerd of the day, and I try things so you don't have to. It's time, once again, for another gut-wrenching episode of Eating the Dollar Stores. This is a series where I travel up and down the aisles of the dollar stores, finding what's edible and what's not. Today, I hit the freezer section. We're going to try a brand new Snaps product. This is deep fried dill pickle slices. Great to have you. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button and the little bell. That'll keep you notified every time I put out a video. Hopefully. Please. All right, so this is a 4.4 ounce box of Snaps deep fried dill pickle slices. I've never had deep fried dill pickles. I didn't even know something like this existed. It says these are breaded and fried dill pickle slices. Pretty simple. Great taste. Great price. So how do we cook these things? Let me go ahead and don the old guy goggles. And it says you can do it in the conventional oven, toaster oven, or deep fryer. We're going to do it in the air fryer because air frying is best. Everybody knows that. If you don't, I'm letting you know now. So the conventional oven says to do it for 450 for 14 to 16 minutes. In an air fryer, the conversion would be 400 degrees because an air fryer only goes up to 400, and it would be like 12, 13 minutes. So that's how we're going to do it. All right, break these things out of the package, and there they are inside a little plastic bag. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 deep fried dill pickles in there. Okay, so I'm going to hop in, put these things in. We'll see what comes out. Alrighty, back at you and out of the air fryer. These have a very pungent smell of dill pickle. I could smell them a lot stronger before I cooked them up, but they're still coming across. So as you can see, they are nicely browned. They look really interesting. I don't know where these things came from. I don't know if this is like a fair or a carnival food, kind of like deep fried Twinkies or deep fried Oreos or something like that. No clue. But that is they right there on the plate. Let's pick one up. I like this one. This is my favorite because it's brown. Nicely browned. Here, let me turn it around for you. There you go. Nicely browned. And there is some dill pickle peeking out right there. Let's give it a shot. Do another one. I'm trying to really get the flavor of these things. Okay, I opened one up so you can see inside. It just looks like a regular dill pickle that you pull out of the jar, except this one's hot. It's steaming. I didn't know what I would think about pickles that were hot. Okay, by the numbers. The outside of these are crispy. They got a crunch to them. They're nicely done. The air fryer did them good. I mean, the air fryer is going to crisp up anything really nice and bring out the best in whatever you're cooking in it. So they've got a nice crunch, and the breading is just like a typical breading that you put on something to deep fry. It's not like a panko or a special kind of breading, just a run-of-the-mill, straight across the board, cheapish breading. It's a mild dill pickle flavor. It's not overwhelming the way the smell was. It's just a dill pickle, but it's a mild flavor, and I'm not sure if the deep fried, the breading is what's countering that and making it a little more laid back than it usually would be if it was just a plain dill pickle. But it's got a tartness to it, and the pickle itself has a decent crunch to it also. So you've got a crunch from the pickle, you got a crunch from the breading. It's just all around crunchy. Kind of makes me think of something that the Cult Moo guys would do. If you've never seen the Cult Moo channel, look it up. They deep fry everything. And I mean, if they could deep fry their grandma, they would probably do that and see how she turned out. But I don't know if it's something that should be deep fried necessarily. But I mean, I didn't think Twinkies or Oreos should be deep fried either. But a lot of people love those. So, maybe a lot of people love these. I think they're not bad. So, of course, being from the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, they were only $1 for you. On the Nerdometer, I would give the Snaps deep fried dill pickle slices. I think I would give these a high meh. They're not something that I would go out and buy for myself over and over again. I mean, there's some Snap stuff that I'll go out and I'll repurchase just because they turned out to be really good. It's not icky. It's not inedible. They're just something that's kind of interesting, but I'm not really excited about. I mean, that's just my opinion. Maybe you're just gonna try these and you're just gonna freak out over them. You're just gonna love them up one side and down the other. I think a little bit of seasoning on these things, a little bit of salt would make it better, make the breading stand out and the flavor stand out a little bit better. But I want to know, have you ever had deep fried dill pickles? If you've had the Snap brand specifically, or just deep fried dill pickles straight across the board, I want to hear about it. Leave it down in the comments. Let me know where you had them and what you thought. So there you go, gang. Another dollar store review in the bag. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, follow me over on my social networks, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Old Nerd Reviews straight across the board, on the website, oldnerdreviews.com, and tune into the podcast. Yeah, that thing. Tentatively Mondays and Fridays. Old Nerd Reviews over there too. All the links are down below for you. Do all that and become a part of the Old Nerd Crony community. You guys have a freaking awesome day. Thank you so much for tuning in again, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.